Sagittarius. June 2026 is about relationships, not just romance. Mirrors. The people who show you who you are becoming, and the people who reveal what you can no longer ignore. At the beginning of the month, Gemini season activates your partnership zone. Love, dating, marriage, business partnerships, close friendships, and even tension with certain people may become impossible to avoid. This is the part of your chart where other people become your teachers. In Sagittarius, some of these lessons may be uncomfortable. On June 1st, Mercury enters Cancer, and your mind moves into deeper emotional territory. This activates trust, intimacy, shared money, secrets, vulnerability, fears, and emotional honesty. Conversations may become heavier, but also more meaningful. You may not want surface-level answers anymore. You want the truth. Then June 9th brings Venus conjunct Jupiter in Cancer, one of the most powerful alignments of the month. For Sagittarius, this lights up your intimacy and shared resources zone. This can bring emotional healing, deeper love, financial support, debt relief, a private blessing, or a breakthrough around trust. On June 13th, Venus enters Leo, and your spirit starts craving freedom again. Travel, adventure, learning, spirituality, publishing, and big dreams become more attractive. You may feel like love should not feel like a cage. It should feel like expansion. And on June 14th, the new moon in Gemini gives you a fresh start in relationships. This can bring a new connection, a new agreement, a new level of honesty, or a new understanding of what you actually need from the people closest to you. But the end of June gets serious. On June 28th, Mars enters Gemini, bringing heat, passion, conflict, and urgency into your partnership zone. Relationships may feel more intense. People may be more reactive. Arguments can happen quickly if honesty has been avoided for too long. Then June 29th brings Mercury Retrograde in Cancer and the full moon in Capricorn. Mercury Retrograde may bring old trust issues, old debts, old emotional attachments, or unfinished conversations back to the surface. The Capricorn Full Moon activates money, self-worth, income, values, and security. So, Sagittarius, June ends with a question. Are you giving too much of yourself to something that does not make you feel safe? Love is one of the biggest themes of June. Single Sagittarius placements may attract someone who feels mentally stimulating, exciting, or different from the usual. But the deeper question is not whether there is chemistry. It is whether there is emotional safety. For couples, June brings serious conversations around trust, commitment, money, intimacy, and the future. You may realize love cannot survive on jokes, passion, and avoidance forever. The new moon in Gemini can bring a fresh start in relationships. But Mars entering Gemini at the end of the month may also bring conflict if something has been buried for too long. Do not run from the conversation that could actually heal the connection. Money becomes important near the end of June. The Capricorn full moon on June 29th shines directly on your income, spending, possessions, and self-worth. Something may become clear about how you make money, where your money is going, or whether you are being valued properly. The Venus-Jupiter conjunction on June 9th can bring support through shared resources, loans, investments, help from a partner, or financial relief. But once Mercury retrograde begins, be careful with debts, contracts, payment plans, taxes, and financial promises. Do not make money decisions from fear. Your tarot card for June 2026. Temperance. Sagittarius. Your tarot card is Temperance. This is your card. Patience, healing, balance, timing, spiritual protection. Temperance says June is not asking you to rush the answer. It is asking you to blend truth with compassion, freedom with commitment, passion with peace. This card reminds you that not everything needs to be fixed overnight. Some things need time, honesty, and emotional maturity. But Temperance also asks, are you choosing peace because it is healthy or because you are avoiding the truth? Sagittarius. June 2026 is teaching you that freedom and intimacy can exist together, but only with the right people. You do not have to run every time things get deep, and you do not have to stay where your spirit feels trapped. This month shows you who expands your life and who only knows how to limit it.